Dear students, in this video, I'm going to discuss about deletion part. So in the previous videos, we have discussed about insertion. That means insertion at the beginning, insertion at the end, and the insertion at the specific location. Similar to that, we are going to discuss three types of deletion for single linked list. First one is deleting from beginning of the list. So to understand this, I have shown the diagram here. So in the list, we have two elements. The elements are 4 and 6. Okay, the head stores the address of the first node, that is 2000 it is storing, and the end of the list, that is last node is 6, its next will be null. So this is the single linked list. In that, I would like to delete at the beginning. So beginning means the element 4 should be deleted. After deleting this, only one node present in the list, so its address should be saved in the head. So now you see the diagram. After deletion, only one element present, 6 is present, its address is 3000, that will be stored in the head node. So this is the way deletion will be happen. Now let us see how the code should be written for this case. Now listen, this is the function definition. Now you see the name of the function is deletion at the beginning. Okay, from main function, when we call this, the control will come here and this part will be executed. In this, already I mentioned three cases. One by one, let us discuss in detail. Okay, first, struct node star del node. I declared one variable, that is a pointer variable del node. Del node is nothing but the node which I am going to be deleted. Okay, so the node which I am going to delete is called del node. First, I have to find out which node I am going to delete. After finding that, that should be assigned to del node, and this node only I am going to delete. Okay, so let us see the three cases one by one in detail. What is the first case? List is empty. List is empty means what is the condition? As you know well, head equal to null. Okay, first if it is there, no node to delete. So it will print on the screen no node to delete. This is the first case. And when we are coming to second case, suppose it contains only one node, like the previous example I shown, that is a 6, it is a null, and here it is pointing head. Okay, so now this address is 3000, so head is equal to 3000. Right, this is what only one node it contains. What I have to do, I should delete this node and I should make head is equal to null. That means no other elements remaining in the list. That is the reason I have to do it. So this node only I'm going to delete. I found this is the node which I'm going to delete. So what I'm doing now, else if condition I'm using. In that, head of next equal to null. Head, see here, head is pointing here though, so this is the head of next. Next is equal to null. That means the list contains only one node. So what I have to do, del node equal to head. Head value is assigned here. So I created the del node. It is assigned to head. Head value is 3000. Now it is going to point out here, and I am doing this head should be equal to null. I am assigned second line, head equal to null. After that, I am deleting this del node, free from the del node, so this will be deleted. So in this way, if the list contains only one node, this part will be executing, and in this way the node will be deleted. Okay, next we are coming to third case. What is that? If the list contains more than one node, then how we have to do it? So this is what the diagram already I shown. Okay, so for first thing is, now I am having two elements. Okay, so two element is there. This is 4 and here the address is 2000, and this is 6, its address is 3000, and it is the last node, so it is null, and it is connected to here because its next is 3000, and this is head which is 2000. Okay, so it is pointing like this. First, or actually I'm going to delete the first one. So first is del node equal to head. So I have created the del node. Okay, head value 2000 is assigned, so it is also pointing the first node. Now what I have to do, head should go to this one, so this head of next should be assigned to head. Now you see the second line, head of next is assigned to head. Here head will become 3000. Okay, so this link will be cancelled. Now it will act as the head, so that it will point here. Okay, so this has happened. Finally, I have to delete, free from the del node should be free from the memory, so that this will be freed. So only one list will be existing in that case. So in this way, we have to delete at the beginning of the list. So three cases we have discussed. One, the list is empty. Second, the list contains only one node. And the third one, if the list contains more than one node. Now let me show the animation part so that you can understand clearly. See here, already I said three cases. One is list is empty, that is no node. So here it is handled by if part. Okay, and the next one is one node, that is else if condition, and the multiple node is the else condition. Let us see one by one how it is working. First, no node I have chosen, so head is equal to null. So head is equal to null means if condition will be executed, no node to be deleted. That will be printed on the screen and it will terminate the function, right? Next, suppose if you are having only one node, then what will happen? Else if part will be executed and terminate the function. Let us see from the beginning. Now, if condition fails, else if condition only executes now, because head of next is equal to null. Head is 2000, its next value is null. So what we have to assign now? We have to create the del node and assign the value head value, that is 2000, to be assigned to del node, and the next step, head is equal to null. Let us see. Now you see here del node is equal to 2000 and head is equal to null. We assigned. Next step is free of del node. So that node is deleted. Okay. Up to that it is completed. It terminate the function. Third case. Now you see here if it contains multiple nodes. So here two nodes are present. I'm going to delete the fourth one. So else part will be executing in this case. So if and else if becomes false. So that directly comes to else. And then now you see del node is equal to head. First one we are going to delete. So del node equal to head we assigned, and then head is equal to head of next. So previously head value is 2000, now it is becoming 3000 because heads next previously 3000, that is assigned to head. So now we are freeing the del node, so it is terminating the function. I hope by seeing the animation you understand the concept clearly. Now we are going to discuss about the algorithm part for that. So the same thing, whatever you have discussed, the three cases, the same thing only we are going to discuss here. Now you see, first thing, check whether the head is equal to null. That means empty node. Okay, empty list. If the list is empty, then deletion is not possible. We have to type and then we have to return. We should terminate the function. If it is not empty, then I have to declare del node and initialize the head value. Okay, again I am checking only one node is present. If it is the case, what I have to do? Head of next is equal to null. By using this condition, I am checking whether the list contains only one node. If it is true, then what I have to do? Assign head to del node and then head equal to null. If you assign like that, and then finally we can free del node from the memory. Okay, this is for only one node present. If it is false, that means it has more element. Then what I have to do? The same thing, head equal to del node. First element only I am going to delete, and head is equal to head of next. Arrow mark will be like this, head of next, and then delete free node, free of del node. So this is the algorithm part. Please go through that. If you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. We will continue in the next video.